short day in the Emerald City. A short day in the Emerald City. Short day in the Emerald City. Short day. Think we found the place where we belong. I wanna be in this hardwood. So I'll be back to Portland someday to make my life and make my way. One day we'll wander and enjoy. One short day in the Emerald City. One short day to have a lifetime of fun. One short day and we're boarding the city. Now that we're in here, you'll know we've been here, or we are done. One short day in the Emerald City. One short day to have a lifetime of fun. One way to be seeing the city where so many roam to. We're coming home to. Just like now we can say, just two friends, two good friends, two best friends, sharing a wonderful one short. We'll see you now. Hands touch, eyes meet, sudden silence, sudden heat, hearts leap in a giddy whirl. He could be the boy, but I'm not the girl. Don't dream too far, don't lose sight of who you are. Don't remember that rush of joy. He could be the boy, but I'm not the girl. Every so often we long to steal to a land of what might have been, but that doesn't soften the ache we feel when reality sets back in. Life smile, light limb, she wins some, she wins him. Gold hair with a gentle curl, that's the girl he chose. And heaven knows I'm not that girl. Don't wish, don't start wishing only wounds the heart. I wasn't born for the rose and pearl. I'm not that good. Johnny could only sing one note, and the note he sang was this. Poor Johnny, one note, sang out with gusto and just overloaded the place. Poor Johnny, one note, yelled willy-nilly until he was blue in the face. For holding one note was his ace. Couldn't hear the brass, couldn't hear the drum. He was in a class by himself by gum. Poor Johnny, one note, got an Aida, indeed a great chance to be brave. He took his one note, howled like the north wind, brought forth wind and made critics rave. While Verdi turned round in his grave, couldn't hear the flute or the big trombone. Everyone was mute, Johnny stood alone. Cats and dogs stopped yapping, lions in the zoo all were jealous of Johnny's big trill. Thunderclaps stopped clapping, traffic ceased its roar, and they tell us Niagara stood still. He stopped the train whistles, boat whistles, steam whistles, cop whistles, all whistles bowed to his skill. So sing Johnny one note, sing out with gusto, and just overwhelm all the crowd. Johnny one note out loud. Sing Johnny one note. Sing Johnny one note out loud. I've wined and dined on mulligan stew and never wished for turkey, as I hitched and hiked and drifted too from Maine to Albuquerque. Alas, I missed the Balsards ball, and what is twice as sad, I was never at a party where they honor Noel Cat. But social circles spin too fast for me. My whole Bohemia is the place to be. I get too hungry for dinner at 8. I like the theater but never come late. I never bother with people I hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. I don't like crap games with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearls. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. To feel the free, fresh wind in my hair, life without care. I'm broke, that's oak. Hate California, it's cold and it's down. That's why the lady is a tramp. I go to Coney, the beach is divine. I go to ball games, the bleachers are fine. I follow Winchell and read every line. That's why the lady is a tramp. I like a prize fight that isn't a fake. I like the rowing on Central Park Lake. I go to opera and stay wide awake. That's why the lady is a tramp. To feel the green grass
my shoes. What can I lose? I'm flat, that's that. I'm all alone when I lower my love. That's why the lady is a trap.
I have often walked down the street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live.
I'm an ordinary man who desires nothing more than just the ordinary chance to live exactly as he likes, do precisely what he wants. An average man am I, of no eccentric whim, who wants to live his life free of strife, doing whatever he thinks is best for him. Just an ordinary man. But that's a woman in your life, and your serenity is through. Should we decorate your home from the cellar to the dome, and it gets on to the enthralling fun of overhauling you? Well, that's a woman in your life, and you are up against the wall. Make a plan and you will find she has something else in mind. So rather than do either, you'll do something else that neither likes at all. You want to talk of Keats or Milton, she only wants to talk of love. You go to see a play or ballet, spend it searching for her glove. Well, that's a woman in your life, and you invite internal strife. Let them buy their wedding bands for those anxious little hands. I'd be equally as willing for a dentist to be drilling than to ever let a woman in my life. I'm a very gentle man, even-tempered and good-natured, whom you never hear complain, who has the milk of human kindness by the quarts in every vein. A patient man am I, down to my fingertips, the sort who never could, ever would, let an insulting remark escape his lips. Just a very gentle man. But that's a woman in your life, and patience hasn't got a chance. She will beg you for advice, your reply will be concise. She'll listen very nicely, then go out and do precisely what she wants. You are a man of grace and polish, who never spoke above a hush. Now all at once you're using language that would make a sailor blush. Well, that's a woman in your life, and you are plunging in a knife. let the others of my sex tie the knots around their necks. I'd prefer a new edition of the Spanish Inquisition than to ever let a woman in my life. I'm a quiet little man who prefers to spend his evenings in the silence of his room, who likes an atmosphere as restful as an undiscovered tomb. A pensive man am I, a philosophic Joyce, who wants to meditate, contemplate, free from humanity's mad, inhuman noise. Just a quiet living man. But let a woman in your life, and your serenity is through. Tell her what the matter is with you. She'll have a booming, boisterous family who'll descend on you en masse. She'll have a large Wagnerian mother with a voice that shatters glass. Let a woman in your life. Let a woman in your life. Let a woman in your life. I will never let a woman in my life.
name is Paul Revere, and there's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do. And on Valentine's can do. This guy says the horse can do tonight. This guy says the horse can do. For Paul Revere all night, I guess it's alright. It all depends if it rained last night. And likes Valentine's, likes Mars. His sister sees the horse likes Mars. And just raining boys, and that's what God's noise. And likes great-grandfather was Edward's voice. I tell you, Paul Revere, this is no bomb steer. From a handicap, that's real sincere. And Valentine's fine. This guy says the horse tough rain and mine. So make it up, he wants to buy a hat. This guy says the horse has never out. Paul Revere, I got the horse right here.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her old flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl, mango never loves a game I can play with the cool and comforting kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a slave in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport and yet it's fun. In the night I sally for to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed. When I meet a lioness in her lair, then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me?
She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble I could break her little arm.
Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose's.
Skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's.
Her neck is no whiter than a swan's.
She's only as dainty as a daisy.
She's only as graceful as a bird.
So why is the fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her, A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever want to scream for a girl who's merely mean? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man?
Maybe I come around here a little more than I should. We both know I've got somewhere to go. I've got something to tell you that I never thought I would. And I believe you really ought to know. I love you. I honestly love you. You don't have to answer. I see it in your eyes. Maybe it was better left unsaid. But this is pure and simple. And you must realize that it's coming from my heart and not my head. I love you. I honestly love you. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not trying to make you anything at all. But this feeling doesn't come around every day. And you shouldn't waste the chance when you have the chance to say, I love you. Oh, I love you. If we both were born in another place and time, maybe this would be ending it again. But there you are with yours, and here I am with mine. So I guess we'll just be leaving it at this, yeah. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
change the shape of my dreams. Helpless now I stand with him, watching older dreams grow down. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet here with my love, I'm home.
Live in living color, let me take you for a ride. Yes, I'm live in living color. So sit back and let me be your TV guide. I got a story I'd like to tell, and I'm gonna need help to tell it well. Come on out, ladies. I got a story about fame and money, and it's got more curves than a Playboy bunny. I wanna live, not just survive. I gotta tell my story live and in living color. Something special's on tonight. Yes, I'm live and living color. Life ain't lived in black and white. I got a tale about a great romancer, and it's got more moves than a go-go dancer. I got a story that's fast and slick, and it's got more twist than a peppermint stick. Don't have the time for the 9 to 5. I gotta tell my story live and in living color, and it's brought to you by me. Yes, it's live and living color. This won't fit in your TV. What's her name? Just window dressing. Everybody knows it's clothes that make the man, right? Am I right? Play the game. Just keep on guessing. Mix and match me, try to catch me if you can. I got a story that's strange but true. So come fly with me for a bird's eye view. I got the world at my command, so I'll be your one-man Disneyland. Don't wanna wait for the cops to arrive. I gotta tell my story live and in living color. Tune me in and turn me on. Yes, I'm live in living color. Blink your eyes and I'll be gone. Yes, I'm live. Oh, I'm live in living color. Blink your eyes and I'll be gone.
When I was a child, my eyes were clear. I saw the good side, but that's the kind of second sight that doesn't last too long. And then when I was lost, I heard a voice that brought me healing. That's the kind of special hope he brought me with his song. People only saw the doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, but he was just a lonely little boy to me. With his sweet and gentle touch, he sure unlocked my soul. So in return, I surely want to help to set him free. Yeah, now I want to see him fly, fly. I'll be your alibi, my baby. Fly, fly, fly away. We didn't get to say goodbye, goodbye. No need to tell me why, my baby. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. Men who they call real were really fakes, who left me nothing. But this man they call a fake gave me something real. I've known cruel, cruel men with Christian names who taught me manners. But this man without a name taught me how to feel. They only saw the magic tricks, the smoke and mirrors. Was I the only one to ever see the boy? So now they wanna clip his precious wings and bring him down. But in his heart and soul's the kind of good they can't destroy. Yeah, now I wanna see him fly, fly. I'll be your alibi, my baby. Fly, fly, fly away. We didn't get to say goodbye, goodbye. No need to tell me why, my baby. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. Baby, when you're in the clouds, please keep a lookout. Baby, darling, find a hideaway for you and I. At the end of the day, you're another day colder. And the shirt on your back doesn't keep up the chill. And the ride just hurry past. They don't hear the little ones crying. And the winter is coming on fast, ready to kill. When they're near to dying. At the end of the day, there's another day dawning. And the sun in the morning is waiting to rise. And the waves crash on the sand. And they stop and break any second. And the heart goes so loud. And the rain is so rapid. It's all so hard to bear. At the end of the day.
There was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft, and their words inviting. There was a time when love was blind, and the world was a song, and the song was exciting. There was a time, then it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving.
But the tigers come at night. With their voices soft as thunder. As they tear your hopes apart. As they turn your dreams to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride. But he was gone when autumn came. And still I dreamed he'd come to me. That we would live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be. And there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed.
Now life has killed the dream I dreamed.
There is a castle on a cloud. I'd like to go there in my sleep. Not any floors for me to sweep. Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a room that's full of toys. There are 100 boys and girls. Nobody shouts or talks too loud. Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a lady all in white, holds me and sings a lullaby. She's nice,
you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who, when the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there's the life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me.
In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. The world is full of happiness that I have never known.
I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own. God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there.
You can take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me Bring him home.
Bring him home. Bring him
On this page, I write my last confession.
read it well when I at last am sleeping. It's story of those who always loved you. Your mother gave her life for you, then gave you to my keeping.
Come with me where chains will never bind you. All your grief at last behind you. God in heaven, look down on him in mercy.
Forgive me all my trespasses and take me to your glory.
Take my hand and lead me to salvation. Take my love, for love is everlasting. And remember the truth that once was spoken. To love another person is to see the face of God.
Do you hear the people sing? Lost in the valley of the night. Is this the music of the people who are climbing to the light? For the wretched of the earth, there is a flame that never dies. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. They will live again in freedom in the garden of the Lord. They will walk behind the plowshare. They will push away the sword. The chain will be broken and all and will have the reward. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Somewhere beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Do you hear the people sing? Say, do you hear the distant drums? It is the future that they bring when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Somewhere beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Do you hear the people sing? Say, do you hear the distant drums? It is the future that they bring when tomorrow comes.
Folks are down where I come from, they ain't had any learning. Still they're happy as can be, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
Folks like us could never fuss with schools and books and learning. Still we've gone from A to Z, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
You don't have to know how to read or write when you're out with a fella in the pale moonlight. You don't have to look in a book to find what he thinks of the moon and what is on his mind. That comes naturally.
That comes naturally.
My uncle out in Texas can't even write his name. He signs his checks with X's, but they cash them just the same. If you saw my pa and ma, you'd know they had no learning. Still they raised a family, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
Uncle Jed has never read an almanac on drinking. Still he's always on a spree, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
Sister Sal, whose music Cal has never had a lesson. Still she learned to sing off key, doing what comes naturally.
Doing what comes naturally.
You don't have to go to a private school not to pick up a penny near a stubborn mule. You don't have to have a professor's dome not to go for the honey when the bee's at home. That comes comes naturally.
That comes naturally.
My tiny baby sister, who's never read a book, knows one sex from the other. All she had to do was look. Grandpa Bill lives on a hill with someone he just married. There he is at 93, doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally.
My twisted face, there's not the slightest trace of anything that even hints of kindness. And from my tortured shape, no comfort, no escape. I see but deep within this utter blindness, hopeless. I dreamed of as the time flies, love a lost illusion, helpless, unforgiving. Cold and driven to this sad conclusion. No beauty could move me, no goodness improve me, no power on earth if I can't love her. No passion could reach me, no lesson could teach me how I could have loved her and that she loved me too. If I can't love her, then long ago I should have seen all the things I could have been. Careless and unthinking I moved on. I can't love her. No spirit could win me, no hope left within me. Hope I could have loved her and that she'd set me free, but it's not to be if I can't love her.
There's been a change in me, a kind of moving on. Though what I used to be, I still depend upon. For now I realize that good can come from bad. That may not make me wise, but oh, it makes me glad. And I never thought I'd leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. For now I love the world I see. No change of heart, a change in me. For in my dark despair, I slowly understood my perfect world out there had disappeared for good. But in its place I feel a truer life begin, and it's so good and real. It must come from within, and I never thought I'd leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. I'm where and who I want to be. No change of heart, a change in me. No change of heart, a change in me.
Down the hill, you can try to stop the seasons, girl, but you know you never will. And you can try to stop my dancing feet, but I just cannot stand still.
As it comes speeding down the track, the child of yesterday's history, and it's never coming back. Cause tomorrow is a brand new day, and it don't know white from black.